Hello, I'm here to tell you about synthesizing. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a nice attention to detail, because, this place is, like, apparently kind of off the grid, and people don't know about this Jormungand place. It wouldn't make sense for the regular guy to show up here. I mean, it's a little weird that he keeps popping up in all the places anyway. That guy sure gets around a lot. But, you know, this place which is supposed to be like a hidden village, it really wouldn't make sense for him to appear. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about these. Except, hold on, what is Shiva? I gotta know. Oh, it's a weapon for... It's a weapon for Judith. Cool. She gets aerial arts too. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna guess that aerial arts 2 allows you to use those bigger arts in the air, which would be incredible.
So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Pharaoh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Huh.
Think about it though, Pharaoh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time.
I guess you could put it that
Tracking him down
way.
will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible.
We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
Yeah, I don't think... well, I guess it's the gambler's fallacy if we keep going in one sense, but I think we should go a little longer in this desert now that we've got a safe base of operations here in town. I think we might as well, you know, keep looking around a little longer. Let's see. Our village chief is a great man, but the sage is even greater. The sage will drive out any monster that may attack us. So that's how they survive in this mysterious place. This seems to be the exit from town, so let's not go this way. Instead, let's see this beautiful-looking little garden path. The Colosseum scene of countless bloody battles. It's so thrilling. I want to die in that stone circle someday. That's my dream. Wild, isn't it? It's a shame the Colosseum is so far from here. That's odd. You know about the Colosseum? Jormungand is weird.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
It is weirdly pastoral.
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
What was that? Oh, wow. No one was calling you guys out, don't worry. Yeah, this does not look like an oasis, you know. This is like pastoral rolling hills and stuff. Like, that's true. It is not like Mantaic, and it does not feel like what a desert oasis town would look like at all. It's very odd. My father died very suddenly, and I found myself governing this village, but it isn't going well at all. I don't know what I would do without the sage's help. You're the village elder? It's just a rando NPC walking around in this path? That's a little odd. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Now let's talk to these guys as we go up. Are you people from somewhere else? Isn't it pretty here with all the flowers blooming? Yeah, it is. It's really nice. I dig this place. Yeah, but that's also weird that this hidden village, but apparently they do know about the Colosseum, that one lady had heard about it. Huh. You came from across the sea? You must be so tired. You've been on a ship for a long time, yes? What? No? Blastia? What's that? So this town is 1,000 years old. This is like pre-Blastia times. Wow. This town is currently facing a terrible crisis. The threat of giant monster attack. Everyone says we can accomplish anything with the sage on our side, but is it alright to believe that? I don't know, man. I really don't know. What?
Jormungand and Mantake are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
The ocean is very nice, yeah? It's a beautiful place,
Oh.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Oh my.
Maybe.
Man, the
Do you
dunking
really
on
hate me
Raven
that much?
in this game is amazing sometimes. So that's the ocean out there. That's not an oasis. I misunderstood. Interesting. It is a very big body of water. That definitely doesn't, resemble an oasis either. Fair enough. Hey, it's you guys. Thank you so much for saving us. I want to hurry back to Manteic to see the kids. Yeah, but it's gonna be tricky. Getting back from here all the way there. I mean, I guess we came this way so we can do it again, but... The kids must be worried. If only they didn't come looking for us. Oh yeah, we have been taking our sweet time on this mission. This feels a little odd, the ocean just being here like this. Just like some sort of bay from the big ocean, I guess. Oh, cutscene.
That box.
Do you know something about this box?
Oh right, we were supposed to go around asking about it. Fair enough. What is this pose everyone's doing? Look at this. It's like we're it's like we're posing for a team photo. Like everyone's got this like side view, look like these characters, Rita, Raven, Judith over there. And Yuri's glowering with his hat. Rita has her arms crossed like she's trying way too hard to be cool. What is this impromptu like album cover art we're doing? Or not even album cover, like the back of album art?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
Launchy?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Oh jeez, Raven with the charms here again.
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yeah, it's quite the spoopily happening place.
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
Would that be the Cursed Wanderer? Because we got to know each other pretty well.
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
What? But that ship was a ghost ship that's 1,000 years old.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
Don't ignore the fact that she just claims to be 1,000 years. What?
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself.
I mean, we saw some passengers on it, but you don't want to know about those.
Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Uefon.
Uefon.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
But... Oh, okay, I guess. But why would she be pining for a 1,000-year-old lover, then?
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town.
Ah.
Is that what's in the box?
I don't know. I keep asking, but no one's answering. What's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Oh,
Hey, is that the key?
amazing.
Could I have the box?
Let's get that thing open. Let's see what we got in here. What do we got?
Wow, is this the clear seal crystal?
That doesn't look like it would have fit in the box. That's a really big crystal.
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
Wow. Got poetic there, Patty.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert.
Oh.
A Critian?
But immediately turns to look
Well,
at Judith.
creating
Come
a
on,
barrier
Carol.
is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia?
Oh no.
But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emid Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
Yeah, oh boy. Cause,
I'm sorry. I don't really understand.
Oh,
But
jeez.
the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
Now that does not compute. Come on, guys, wake up already.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Yuri, why are you playing it cool?
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
Oh yeah, okay, good. You solved the case, Raven. Thank goodness.
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
Yeah, but that ghost ship was decrepit. I don't think... No, it's supernatural, so... Okay.
They say that history repeats itself. But who really knows?
Is that Sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes, he lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the Sage.
Yeah, he might know what's going on here.
Yes, maybe so.
Or not.
If you're going there, could you take the clear Ciel crystal to the Sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
We got this. We got it. A gem inside a red box. Let's bring it to the Wise One. Alright, nice meeting you, UF Han. Do we get a skit? No skits wandering? Okay, there we go. I was like, wow, no skit wondering about what just happened? Really? Let's get this first. A simple tent. It's so simple.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Kagor.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them.
Yeah.
They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
Well, we technically got one
I
already.
do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
I mean, maybe they're all like these, like, you know, pacifist badasses, so that they're just super calm and serene, but then if it comes down to it, they can just take down monsters, every one of them super badassly. Good talk, dog. If you have a question, you should ask the Sage. You can really depend on him. Our current mayor is too young and unreliable. Fair enough. Okay, so this place is like one giant mystery here, despite all its nice serenity. All I can guess is that we have somehow... Okay, either this place is frozen in time, or we have traveled back in time. There's some shenanigans here. My first gut reaction during that cutscene was that we have traveled back in time, like maybe that dragon that saved us, assuming it saved us, has time travel powers. However, this village was already visible when we were passing out, before the dragon showed up, so this village must have existed. So the other thing I can only come up with is that this place is somehow, you know, dislocated from time, and it's existing in like a Groundhog Day loop. Not like a Groundhog Day loop, but it's just like frozen in some sense. Like, or time just passes slower in this area is some of these ideas. That's all I can come up with. The other simpler one that I guess is that there's an elaborate illusion going on here, but I don't know. You're a stranger. Although her talking about the Colosseum doesn't even make sense then, because, you know, the Colosseum is an ancient ruin, so like maybe people were, you know, 1,000 years ago, maybe there still was like big fights going down in the Colosseum of Nordopolica. Like, notice she never called the place Nordopolica, because the town of Nordopolica was founded on top of the ruins, if I recall the lore of this game correctly. So of course she wouldn't call the place that. That's... Meow. Kind of interesting. How much episode time? We got like 10 minutes. I'm gonna guess we don't get a giant boss fight here, but we might get a cutscene which like elaborates a little bit on what's going on here. So let's end the episode by seeing this Sage.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, that's that guy! The...
Hey, that's...
I forget his name. Well, we've seen him lots of times already. Well, a couple of times already.
Who exactly?
Oh yeah, except Patty has never been there. That's kind of funny.
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
Duke, that's right. Oh, I should have remembered, because it sounds like a really silly name for this character. Sephiroth wannabe here. Duke. That's okay. Someone... Well, the couple we saved was also from outside this town, but someone who didn't come with us. People can come independently here, then. That's good to know.
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
Well, it's no small feat, Yuri. It's kind of a tough desert to cross.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
Something to do with Estelle? He stopped when staring at Estelle. Estelle has some effect coming here? It would make sense. She has some connection to Pharaoh, who was also from this area. It's reasonable.
We're a little curious about this.
It's a little conjecturous, coincidental, but I got nothing better.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
Well, it wasn't an easy time in the ghost ship, but yeah, maybe not cost dearly.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you?
Wait, Duke is the sage?
You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia.
Oh.
Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Interesting.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
Oh man, look at the new weapon with Yuri, by the way. That big for the flambears. No, not the flambears. I took the Haitsurugi. But anyway, look at that big old new weapon he's carting around. No, this is interesting. So, Duke is the sage after all? After being such a man of mystery, we're getting like a little bit about him? You know, there's some lore about him.
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
I think we've heard that name at some point, but I can't remember. There's so many names tossed around. So many terms for things.
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Okay, there we go. I was like, It would make sense if a guy from the future was able to travel to this place to, you know, pretend to be a sage who can predict the future, or like has knowledge beyond knowledge. You know, classic trope. Would have made sense, but nope.
Huh?
What? Why?
No such
okay.
being exists any longer.
But the people talked about a sage.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Oh wow! What a big guy here, trying to elevate yourself apart from humanity. Ooh.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
Yeah, we went through a lot of effort to get that thing.
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock.
Aw, jeez, why'd you do that? You didn't need to destroy it.
Oh man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Oh.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
You just dispersed all that collected air.
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
Yeah, that was a little rude.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
Yeah, you kind of just doomed this place. Sort of. Well, I don't know. They've survived for 1,000 years, apparently, so...
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved.
Oh man, this... I've said a couple of times that Yuri is, like, kind of edgy. He is really not that edgy. He's just like, he's more, like, collected than your standard JRPG hero, I guess. Now, Duke, though, the way he talks, this whole swagger, whew, he is edgy as can get.
This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
Yeah.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
Oh, we've had a couple of run-ins.
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Oh, good point. He just went like, oh, I know that name.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
Huh.
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Entelekea despise.
Hey, it's not a Minsk and Friends episode without a call interrupting me. Oh well. No biggie.
You mean me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Oh my. Making... Now it's starting to... I've said it before, but the plot hasn't been super, like, save the world, fate of the world thus far. It started to feel a little bit like that when that pharaoh showed up towards Estelle. Now I feel like we're getting there. Starting to get some world-shattering stuff here.
Child of the full moon. Like in the legend. By Entelekea, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
Entelekea.
But what would the Entelekea have against me? Against a child of the full moon?
Then why are you the child of the full moon? Why did that happen?
What is this power the child of the full moon possesses that they despise?
You know, she did, now that we think about it, way back earlier, she did heal that tree in the town whose name I forget, but it was like one of the very first early towns. Bit embarrassed I don't remember that town's name, but what are you gonna do? But that seems like a good thing to have healing powers.
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelekea themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Yeah, seems like a plan.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
No, that's what you think.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Entelekea earlier, didn't he?
Did he? Ah, man. Like I said, there are so many terms bandied about, I keep forgetting them. Also, that was kind of interesting. Rita just a bit out of character. But I guess, situation demanded it, the way she just kind of put Estelle down there. Wow. Interesting.
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
Oh, okay. So Nordopolica was built by big phoenix monsters?
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Certainly seems an odd thing for a big old phoenix guy to do.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Yeah, like, you're being very mysterious here.
Those matters exceed your comprehension.
Oh, boy.
Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
What a fun.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Fine then, you just brood here with your edginess. We never met the sage either. We didn't see this Critian.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe?
Maybe.
You know, that is a theory. The dragon monster showed up at that out-of-control air thing, and Duke showed up at that out-of-control air thing. So that is a connection. Didn't think about that.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, he seems a bit too.
Just a hunch.
Yeah.
You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Oh!
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon.
That whole starlight talk we had back in Nordopolica, huh?
Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies.
Huh.
You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
It certainly was cryptic, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Man, I love how humongous Yuri's new sword is. Big old Tsurugi.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
Maybe?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estelle is the Child of the Full Moon, that would add up.
Huh. Yeah, good point.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
All these two.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
What?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff here. Well, I kind of suspect that, this house would reveal a lot to us.
Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But
What is that smarmy DreamWorks face that Yuri is doing there? Like, oh yeah, we're all gonna split up. Sure thing, Rita.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Wow, Judith.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
Guess you're stuck here in this town of eternal serenity.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
if we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That would be unfortunate.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Quite optimistic there. That's a lot of research to do in one day, but I guess that is what Rita's into.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Look at the face on Carol, just like, did she actually just thank us? That's unusual.
Right. See you then.
Parted with everyone. Well, we are gonna have a big run around talking to everybody next time as we try to sort this puzzle out. One of these nice scenes where we have it just hang out in town and talk to people. That's kind of nice. But yeah, for now I definitely have to call it. It went a little long, but that's fine, because I had another round of Synthesis Mania, so covered up for that quite well, didn't it? Okie dokie, guys, next time we are going to try and figure out what is going on here, maybe? Maybe we'll go looking for that pharaoh again, try our luck in the desert. Who knows what's up next? It's also very mysterious, but it should be good times. See you then. Goodbye.